Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing great and keeping yourself and your family safe. As Americans throughout the USA range within inside the new year, many have been unaware that at midnight, greater than 50 extraordinary tax breaks expired. According to the Tax Foundation, among them have been credit to the whole thing, from constructing motorsports facilities, generating biofuels, undertaking commercial enterprise studies and development, or even schooling a mine rescue them. Clearly, the US tax machine may be very complex. Understanding the basics, mainly the extraordinary forms of taxes you can face, may be a precious device in economic planning. Not all tax are paid in an identical time. Some, for example, are deducted out of your paycheck. Generally, three forms of taxes will display upon the employee's pay stub. Federal earnings takes payroll taxes and nation earning taxes. Andrew Lundeen, supervisor of federal initiatives on the Tax Foundation, informed 24/7 Wall Street. Other taxes, however, are levied on the register. State and nearby governments accumulate income taxes on man or woman items and offerings. Similarly, government prices excise taxes on particular items together with gas and cigarettes. Not all governments levy identical forms of taxes. Income taxes functions as the most important supply of sales for the federal government, accounting for over 40% of every year's tax sales. And in keeping with projections from the Congressional Budget Office, earning taxes in addition to social coverage taxes ought to hold to account for the majority of the U.S. government tax sales going forward. At the nation degree, the photo is a piece greater mixed. Different states use extraordinary tax systems to elevate cash for the numerous offering they provide. While a few states depend closely on earning taxes, others rely usually on income or belonging taxes. A few states, together with Florida and Texas, haven't any non-public earnings tax. Others comply with a shape much like the federal code. However, with extraordinary brackets and plenty decreased rates, define Lundeen. Counties, cities, and different nearby regions frequently levy taxes to elevate cash as well. Property taxes, Lundy noted, are normally charged on the nearby degree with the intention to pay for offerings along with schools, police, and hearth place departments and parks. Similarly, localities frequently price a further income tax. Not all taxes observed by everyone. The federal property tax, frequently the concern of controversy, applies handiest after dying and handiest if the property is worth 5.34 million or greater. Also, you will be capable of keep away from paying some of the excise taxes in case you do now no longer smoke, drink, or gamble. However, a few excise taxes can be more difficult to keep away from together with the ones levied on molecular, telecell smartphone offerings, motel stays, and gas purchases. In keeping with Lundeen, here are 7 approaches Americans pay tax. Income taxes. Whenever someone thinks of taxes, they usually think of federal income taxes first. That is because between federal and state taxes, some Americans lose as much as 35% of their paycheck to income taxes. Income taxes may be charged on the federal, country, and nearby levels. At the federal stage, the quantity paid relies upon some factors, together with earnings and marital status. Lundeen cited in U.S. as a revolutionary tax system, including 7 tax brackets. He added, for every extra greenback in a brand new bracket, you pay that bracket's tax price. They also are some credits. For one, the Earned Income Tax Credit offers a tax credit score to low and mild earners. State earnings tax system range considerably. Some states include Florida do now no longer levy an earnings tax at all. A few states use an unmarried earnings tax price, at the same time as many states observe extraordinary tax costs relying on earnings. Sales taxes. Consumption taxes, also known as sales taxes, are levied at the point of purchase for specific goods and services. It is usually a percentage determined by the levels of government charging the tax. Due to individual state and local taxes, the exact rate you pay will vary widely by location. Sales taxes are taxes on items and offerings purchased. These are normally calculated as a percent of the rate paid. Sales taxes range via ways of means of country or even via ways of means of municipality. In a few states, there aren't any income taxes at both the country or nearby state. Other states or nearby governments can rate a hefty amount. In Tennessee, for example, purchasers pay as a great deal as 9.44% in income taxes while combining country and nearby taxes, in step with the tax foundation. In 12 states, income taxes are better than 8%. Sales taxes are frequently taken into consideration to be regressive, which means decreased earnings people and families spend a more share in their income to pay the tax in comparison to better earning residents. Excise taxes. Any tax that is based on the value of the product being taxed is considered an excise tax. They are based on the quantity of the product. Common examples include those levied on gasoline, cigarettes, taxes, and even those on CDs and DVDs that are paid to copyright owners. Excise taxes are just like extensive income taxes. Besides, they're charged on particular items. States usually tax positive purchases, together with gas, cigarettes, beer, and liquor. Excise taxes are often levied on so-called sin products and frequently are supposed now no longer most effective to assist to improve money, however additionally to discourage bad behaviors. The federal authorities additionally collect such taxes, together with 18.4 cents in keeping with a gallon on gas and 24.4 cents in keeping with gallon on diesel fuel in addition to a 10% rate of tanning offerings. Excise taxes are frequently blended with some income taxes on unmarried purchase. According to Lundin, in lots of instances, an income tax is paid on a pinnacle of an excise tax. Payroll taxes. These are the taxes that must be deducted from wages paid to employees, and the employer usually must match the amount taxed. Some payroll taxes include federal withholdings, disability insurance, Medicare, and other state withholdings. Both personnel and employers must pay the Social Security tax, one in every payroll tax. For the Social Security tax, personnel pay 6.2% of their wages, and employers fit that for the complete contribution of 12.4%. In 2013, the most income issue for the tax was $117,000. In 2011 and 2012, the quantity of personnel needed to make a contribution in short declined to 4.2% of wages, as a part of the payroll tax vacation designed to inspire humans to spend greater than enhance the U.S. economy. Property taxes. Property taxes are imposed on belongings for purpose of their ownership. They are commonly paid on actual estate, however, also can be paid on private belongings, along with boats, automobiles, leisure vehicles, and different commercial enterprise inventories. Property taxes are normally imposed to fund nearby offerings. According to the tax foundation's Lundin, those taxes are primarily based totally on the assets, marketplace fee, and are most usually levied on actual property, however, also can observe in different assets. Inclusive of cars, in many instances those taxes are deductible. However, in step with the IRS, assets taxes on actual property are most effective deductible if they're used to sell the widespread public welfare. However, now no longer if they're used for nearby advantages and enhancements that boom the fee of the assets. Many owners additionally qualify for a loan hobby deduction. Estate taxes. The IRS defines a property tax as a tax to your proper to switch assets at your death. The property tax is controversial, as it's far visible via ways of means of a few as a penalty for dying. Cash, securities, insurance, actual property, and commercial enterprise pastimes are most of the objects taken into consideration as a part of the property. However, for people most effective estates exceeding $5.34 million are taxed via ways of means of the federal authorities. Most Americans, therefore, are exempt from paying the federal property tax. The maximum property tax price charged on the federal stage is 40%. Estate taxes also are frequently levied on the country stage. While states often use decreased costs in addition, they frequently have decreased exemptions than the federal authorities, 5.34 million cutoffs. Some states have an inheritance tax in which the price you pay relies upon your relationship to the deceased. Gift taxes. A gift tax is one that is levied on the transfer of a property by one taxpayer to another while receiving either nothing or something with less than equal value in return. Selling something at less than its full value or making an interest-free or reduced interest loan may qualify as giving a gift. The present tax is just like the properties tax, in that it's far a tax on shifting wealth. One's essential distinction is that present taxes contain residing humans, Lundin's added. The federal authorities additionally have a mild decrease exemption stage for the present tax than it does for the property tax. All items over $14,000 are taxable, with the tax to be paid via ways of means of the recipient. The maximum present tax price is 40% of the taxable present amount. This tax applies now, no longer most effective to cash. However, additionally to items like organization stocks or cars. Last year, Minnesota have become the second country to put in force its personal present tax, following Connecticut. Here are 5 alternatives for taxpayers who want to pay their taxes. They can pay after their e-document the usage of their financial institution account at no charge, the usage of digital budget withdrawal. Use IRS Direct Pay, which lets taxpayers pay electronically at once from their checking or financial savings account for free. They can select to acquire email notifications approximately their bills after they pay this way. Taxpayers ought to be careful with email schemes. IRS Direct Pay sends emails simplest to customers who request the service. Pay the usage of a price processor via ways of means of credit score card, debit card, or virtual pockets alternatives. Taxpayers could make those bills online via ways of means of telesmarts phones or via the IRS To Go app. Mega coins priced at greater than 7,000 taking part retail shops nationwide. To pay with coins, go to irs.gov and observe the instructions. Pay through the years via ways of means of making use of the Internet Price Agreement. Once the IRS accepts an agreement, the taxpayers could make their prices in month-to-month installments. So that's it for today's video. Please watch our playlist where I explain everything about financial related topics. Friends, do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon, click notification, all for more amazing videos. And do leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll be back with some more mind-blowing contents in the next video. Till then, bye.